Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering, how the hell did you fall into this underground cavern? A hole. There is a hole in the ground. That's 100% what happened. I am following the rules of the game's lore, 100%. Definitely not making up my own. Why would I do that? Anyways, welcome to Core Keeper, which released this year on August 27th. This game is like if Terraria, Stardew Valley, and Factorio had a threesome, and this ended up being the ramification of it. I have only played this game once, and that was for like 30 minutes. I ran into a giant slime boss, died to him, and quit the game. But I have been wanting to get back into it, and I thought it would make for a neat video, so I hope you all enjoy. If you do, like and subscribe, or I'm gonna eat your ass. It appears we're on the ground. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do under here. Suck a meaty dick. Upon spawning in, I have zero clue on what to do. So much so, I start chopping down wood with a sword. Who the hell chops down wood with a sword? All I know right now is that it's dark and spooky, and I have zero clue on what lurks inside of this underground world. So I start venturing deeper. I craft a pickaxe and a shovel, and I start digging away at the dirt with the pickaxe. I am officially a miner, y'all. Let's go. Ah! As I proceed through this underground world, I get attacked by some walking mushrooms. They look like they could trip you, but not in a good way. I kill these expired shrooms, but looks like Daddy Shroom wasn't too happy about it. But with just a few swings with my trusty copper sword, I take him out. And then I collect his head and I decide to wear it as a symbol to all the other mushrooms to not fuck with me. Now that the rest of my life is going to be spent down in this magical underground world with walking mushrooms and whatever else lurks around, I realize that food is probably going to be very important. So I create a small little area to base and I start up a farm. A very bare bones farm, but it'll do for now. I go and mine up some copper ore to be able to craft some new gear when I come across this white and pink, I don't even know, goat? Cow? What is it? Someone please explain. But anyways, I end up calling it Moo because I think at the time I thought it was a cow. I mean, it could be. I don't know. What the hell is this thing? What is it? What is it? I don't know. Don't worry though. I managed to find some more weird looking animals, which I named Jack and Bob. Wait, Bob is censored. I guess the game thinks that I'm spelling boob. But I really am not. I just really wanted to name him Bob. Whatever, okay? Nick will suffice, I guess. I dig out a little area around where Moo is chilling and I create a nice, comfortable pen where I lure the other two animals in with mushrooms. Kind of like how you can lure children in with candy. Then I just leave them there left to starve. Can they starve in this game? I have no clue. If they can starve, let me know, because I don't think so. I would hope not. Maybe they might. I don't know. I haven't fed them in a while. I then go exploring some more and I see a very friendly looking man with a skeleton mask. Let's try saying hello to him, shall we? Hello? Oh shit! Oh yeah, I'm dead. I just died. He just launched a fireball at me. Why did I think he was gonna be a good guy? Okay, so don't trust anything that is alive in this underground world. Got it. Let me just run all the way back and collect my items and tombstone real quick. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now haul ass, so let's not die again. Well, after that little encounter, I am no longer trusting anything that is alive, like I said earlier. If it moves, it's dead. That's my new rule. I put exploring on hold for a little bit, and I discovered that I can make a watering can to make my crops grow faster, which is good because I could really use some food soon. I then start to expand my base by digging an area out around it and making some rooms to keep things a bit more organized. And look at that, my crops are finally done growing. It's so satisfying watching them all grow one by one. What's not satisfying is me harvesting them with a goddamn pickaxe. What am I doing? I don't know, but whatever, it still works apparently. Let me just replant these. There we go. I think it's time we go exploring a bit more. So I go exploring and I find an old looking base that had a water basin inside, which allows me to collect an infinite amount of water from my watering can. How this thing is able to hold so much water is magical, to say the least. You know what else is magical? How my farm magically just expanded. Oh, what the fuck is this? There's a railroad system in here? Average pixelated survival game, always needing an abandoned mineshaft for some reason. Literally every single game like this has an abandoned mineshaft. I don't understand why. I steal the rails though. I'm sure they'll come in handy later on, but hopefully no one will be missing them. I then run into a giant ogre, and my ego takes over and says, yeah, I think I could take him on. I could 100% do it. I couldn't. But I guess I didn't learn a thing because I decided to attack another ogre. I got this shit. No, you didn't. Well, that's 2 tombstones added to the collection now. I expand my farm again, explore a bit more, and I come across a giant mushroom. So when I picked it up at the time, I didn't know that when you ate it, it would give you an extra 25 points to your max HP because I did not care to read the instructions or the item like description at all. But I did later on figure it out. So, you know, maybe children, the message of the story here is read more. And as I'm exploring, I get a bit of a jump scare. How far away am I? What is that? That just scared the shit out of me. I didn't expect a giant ass worm to come out of nowhere. A bit of a jump scare, like we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know what that worm was, but it did sure die quick, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully I don't run into any more of these worms. I then run into some more enemies. I don't know what these guys are called. I'm just gonna call them spear chuckers. Wait, a tragedy did strike as I was attacking them, though. Oh! Okay, that's kind of rough. I died in a rough spot. So I had to run all the way back, and I almost died again trying to collect my shit. But I collected it, and all of a sudden, the controller that I had plugged in on the side of my desk, I'm stuttering. It decided to shake. What the hell? What is that? Well, that was terrifying. You know what else is terrifying? The fact that these walls are moving. What the fuck? You know, I think it's time I start heading back to base. I don't think I like exploring too much anymore. It's a little scary. So I store all the stuff that I found, cook some food, smelt some tin that I found earlier, harvest my crops, plant them, and then I finally craft some new tools. Well, actually, I only crafted a new pickaxe, but that's the only thing I could afford. But looking at this axe over here, seeing this makes me hard. So you already know that I went to find more tin. As I'm on my way to collect more tin, I come across an ancient monument, and it turns out it's a waypoint, basically something you could teleport to, which means that I could craft a teleporter in this game. That's fire. But yeah, you could craft a teleporter and teleport to these waypoints that are spread across the map, basically. But that ancient monument wasn't the only thing I found. I also found a giant-ass slime. Although I am not ready to fight this thing. I still need I need that axe, you know? So I go and collect my tin and head back to base and craft the axe. Now it's time to take on the giant-ass slime. I start by digging out the area around it because I don't want to be running away from the slime's attacks and get stuck because of a stupid dirt wall. So I dig out the area, then I take out my trusty axe and chop away at the slime's badusi. I do so much damage! He's fucking dead! As long as I don't get stomped on. Oh my god, I'm doing so much damage. Wait, I'm OP. What's happening? I think he's angry! He's angry! I killed him! Yeah, safe to say that axe was a little too overpowered for that slime. So after killing the slime boss, can I call it a boss? I don't even want to call it a boss. It was so easy to kill. I accidentally attacked this merchant dude that spawned in after killing the slime. What? I'm sorry, bro. Why? But why did you just all of a sudden spawn there when I killed the slime? Well, I'm glad my axe didn't one-shot you, dude. I mean, your items were useless. I had no reason to buy any one of your items that you were selling, but hey, at least you didn't die. So yeah, we got some sick loot after killing that slime. I take it. Plus, I took the chest, took it back to my base, gave it a little love making, placed it down. I did get this weird jar of slime oil, and it says that if I were to place it down in a habitable room, a bearded character may move in, like fucking Santa Claus. Like it sounds creepy as hell. But I do it anyways, because I don't care. And as of writing the script, a bearded man has still yet to show up.
So that was a fucking lie.
At this point in the game, I've gotten a little bored of exploring and expanding my base, so I decided to fish. Because fishing is so much fun. Man, fuck this shit. Never mind. I'm just going to improve my animal pen. So I replaced the animal pen's dirt walls and dirt floor with these straw bale walls and straw bale floors, whatever they are. I replaced them with that because the description of those items says that it sets up a more cozy farm. So now Nick, Jack, and Moo don't have to live in a dirt hut. So after doing that, For whatever reason that I still am not sure as to why I decided to do it, I started to create a railway system going south of the map. I have zero clue why I did this. I do not remember what in my head told me that this was a good idea, but I did it anyways. I also decided to improve my base a little more, so I added wood floors to make it look a little nicer, because let's be real, dirt isn't that good looking. I then went looking for the area where the moving walls were. I couldn't find it, but I did find an area that was similar and started to explore it, and I found out that this area blows dicks. I don't like worms, man. There's like so many worms here. There's a lot. This entire area is just a worm fest. Ew. Ew. I don't like it. Also, you know what? That reminds me. Where is that giant worm at? I haven't seen that thing in a hot minute, which is weird considering the size of it. This thing just tunnels its way through the underground world, and I only seen it once. I then randomly come across a underground racetrack with actual drivable cars. Why is this down here? I have zero clue what the purpose of this is. Why do you build a racetrack underground? Like, who does that? I don't understand. This game, some of these things in this game make no sense. But okay. There's just a racetrack under here. Cool. What am I meant to do with this? I then, after finding the racetrack, hit the end of the world. This map is very misleading because it makes the world seem a lot bigger than what it actually is. Like, it shows that there's like this entire area to explore, but there's not because I hit the edge. I hit the edge of the world. I went back to base and I noticed that the next step in evolution was collecting iron. So I went looking for some and came across more friendly animals that are gold and like caterpillar-like. They look kind of weird. And I realized that the game really doesn't give you creative freedom to name them whatever you would like. Like, bro, I can't even name them balls. But it's okay, because I can still name them nuts. This game's censoring is giving me very mixed signals. And do you remember when I said that it's weird I haven't seen that giant worm in a while? Oh, it's right there! Beat a test! Yeah, well, it kind of came back. And for whatever reason, I decided to chase it. I guess I was feeling brave in that moment, but sadly the thing is too fast for my fat ass, so I gave up and almost died in the process. I went back to base, figured out that eating the giant mushroom increases my HP, so I ate it. I then also figured out that I could reinforce my weapons and improve their damage and durability, so I did that. Then I went to go collect more iron and found a few more of those golden caterpillar things that were surrounded by enemies, and you know me, I'm the anti-hero here, so I had to save them. No, they're killing the fucking... No! Okay, one may have died. And I may have almost killed another. No, don't hit him! No, he's gonna die! Fuck! What? He might survive. Oh, he survived. Okay, good boy. Good boy. We don't talk about that, okay? They're alive. They're alive. Fat fuck is still alive. You know, we're chilling. I then collected a booty ton of iron and went back to smelt it and expand my farm. I placed stone walls around this little area and started to plant all my crops. Fuck, holy shit. I then created an automation workbench and crafted 2 crude drills and some conveyor belts. And with these, I can then mine up these ore pockets that are spread across the map. You can't mine them without these drills. So I take the drills to this gold ore pocket I found earlier, and I place the drills down, and then I realized I forgot a generator to be able to power them up. So I went back, crafted the generator and electrical wires, and now we finally have our drills up and working overtime to give us some gold ores. I also take the conveyor belts and I guide them down into this chest, but I didn't realize at the time that I needed a crane to grab the ores and place them into the chest. Silly me thought they would go in there on their own, but of course that wouldn't work because it's not realistic. Duh. So I then AFK to see if the conveyor belts will actually work, just to make sure that like the ore is like going on it and then traveling down. But then all of a sudden these little evil miner things start sleeping on my conveyor belt. The fuck? We can't be having that, buddy. So I killed them, and then I go back to being AFK. And it does appear that the conveyor belts seem to be working. But like I said before, I need that crane to put the ore into the chest. And, you know, that's about it. That's about my playtime so far. I saved the game and quit, and then started working on this video, which you are seeing now. Duh. This game is pretty good. I plan on making more videos on this because I actually want to progress further and complete the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I know it's kind of like all over the place, but whatever. Maybe you still enjoyed it. I don't know. If you could, give me tips too, by the way, on how to properly play this game. Because I feel like I 100% did not play it properly at all. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, see you sexy beasts in the next video. Peace.